Hi, welcome to the improvisation course. Here I'll walk you through everything that you need to know in terms of improvising, because no one ever explained this stuff to me as I will to you. Like, no one ever explained to me how to actually start improvising. What is improvising in the first place? What are the different approaches, for example, when you encounter the third chord of the key? No one ever talks to you in a practical sense. And I don't blame you if you are frustrated with improvising, and probably you just skip it, like you don't ever do it. So I'll walk you through everything that I use and some other information that I learned before this course. So I read even a few books. So this is the last videos, like the last course that you will need to watch in terms of improvisation and learning how to improvise. So the most valuable question that no one ever asks is, what is the mindset that we should have through this? And it's actually quite hard. Like, improvisation is quite hard because you're put there on the spot and you have to be very quick in terms of like your ideas that come to you in your mind when you say play over F and they changes the chords to A or something like that. So it is quite hard. You're put on the spot and you have very limited time. In my fourth year of playing, actually, I decided that I will dedicate the whole year to learning how to improvise. And the previous year, like the third year of my playing, I had dedicated to just learning sweep picking, and I did that. So I thought, yeah, just 1 year I'll learn how to improvise and I'll never touch on it again. Well, was I wrong? Because it is quite hard. Like, you have to know theory, you have to be good at technique, you have to find the perfect backing track for your specific needs. Like, if you have learned one approach, you have to find the perfect backing track for that. So it is quite hard, and I have been doing it for maybe 3 years now, and I still can't say that I've mastered it. So don't worry if it's hard at first. It doesn't sound really like a solo, it just sounds like an exercise. You're doing progress, I'm sure. And creativity is actually a skill. Like, when we start improvising, we will sound like we're just playing some random exercises up and down the scale, or whatever the first approach you take is. But we can exercise the creativity to become better at it. However, it's not the same as songwriting creativity. Like, when you sit down to write, for example, a riff for your band or something like that, maybe just a riff or a lick for yourself to use, well, it's super different than improvising. Why? Well, we don't have that much time when improvising. Like, we don't have unlimited time to think, yeah, should I play this note or one note higher or maybe one fret lower and stuff like that. So it is quite hard than songwriting, like harder than songwriting, because we have limited time. And here, I won't give you any quick reward saying like, yeah, you just practiced, you just made your first improvisation session. No. I'm not that kind of guy. No, it's intrinsically rewarding if you practice, and if you sense that you are making progress, you'll be so much prouder of yourself than if I just told you, yeah, good job, you practiced once. So take my words and grind seriously. 1 year was not enough for me. Maybe it will be enough for you after I've gathered all the information that I've learned for maybe 4 years, 3 years now, and I've given it to you here. And I really do think that you should practice very hard and you should grind your improvisation session. And in order to actually improve in improvising, I'll walk you through, of course, the steps that you should take. But if you don't take the steps after you've learned about them, you won't get better at improvising. Maybe you won't even learn. Like, the way to practice here and to learn from this course is not to watch the whole way through it and then start improvising. It's to watch one video, maybe half the video, and after you learn something new and you say, this is enough, I've learned enough, I have to put it into practice now. Not that you watch the whole video where I talk about 4 different stuff and you just practice one of these stuff. Like, you're wasting your time in learning after that. Really think to yourself, is that something that you don't agree with? If you don't, go watch again this whole part and think, was I wrong or was it just your ego? I hope that you are now convinced, and we have to go to the next parts, to actually improvising.